Absolutely sensational.
What a movie.
What a superstar of a movie, huh?
Oh my god.
So I didn't even see that at the end. So,
No.
Whoa.
You left. That's why when someone.
But did you notice something?
What?
There was a file on top of K.G.F. Chapter 3.
Yeah.
And there was a file that looked exactly like the books.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that say?
That it's gonna be more than 3.
There's going to be more than 3, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, they're turning this into a MCU type of universe.
But that's awesome.
It is. It is awesome because what that does, do you know what that does? It allows actors to blossom. It allows actresses to blossom. We may see one of the first South Indian movies where a female is the lead actress because she plays this superhero. Superhero, yeah? I'm open.
I don't think
We
it's
may
gonna
see
go,
it.
I don't think it's gonna go that way.
Ooh.
I don't
It
see
is going to be an
that
MCU
way.
universe.
Yeah, but not the way we think.
No. Well, I don't know. You don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. I if anyone is out there that is Prashanth, tell me. I want to tell you right now. Please, if you're going to do one of these heroes, make it a powerful woman. At least one that has a massive background story that's somewhat related to Rocky.
But don't you think it's
Because-
going to be a crossover more like, I don't know, it's going to be because right now, like, he got erased from history. The only person that knows everything and is going to tell us everything is the journalist.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of have to believe everything that he tells us.
Mm-hmm.
But crossover, what if someone from another movie, like an actor, I don't know, for example, Pravas in another movie, he was also in K.G.F. and now he was one of those kids and now he's grown old and he tells us stuff about K.G.F. that, you know what I mean, like all the people in other movies telling their story inside of K.G.F.
Sakar is.
But that's what I don't think about. I don't think it's going to be like MCU where there's more.
Now, can I tell you something?
What?
They literally said it was going to be exactly like it. The people who are creating it all.
But I don't see how this can be like MCU.
But you've never seen MCU.
No.
Exactly. So how can you say that? MCU, literally, you have so many superheroes, right? You have so many heroes that within the phases, they come together at least once, yeah? Or they make appearances in their movies, yeah? So we can see Rocky appear in Sakar, or we can see Sakar appear in one of the... I don't know if his name is Sakar in the movie or what. I'm not too sure, because we haven't seen anything about it, yeah? Because it's delayed. But you would see them making appearances, and then in one movie, they combine both characters together. That's how they do it in MCU, yeah? And then maybe they'll have a phase where all of them get together, like they do in the MCU. But the person that's... I think it was Prashanth. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. Someone who's creating all of this, yeah? They literally said that. They want to create this MCU type of universe. That's exactly the words that they say. That's why I brought MCU up, or else I wouldn't have mentioned it at all.
I don't know. Like, Rocky is one of a kind. There's no one else like him. That's why he's so important. That's why everyone looks up to him. How can there be more Rockies?
Listen. MCU, every character is different. They're not the same character. Every character has different abilities. And I mean it. They have different abilities. That's how they were. That's how they all got together to finally defeat... I'm not going to spoil it for people that haven't seen it, but Thanos. All right? There you go. I spoiled it, whoever is Santa Paul. But that's what I mean. It's all the characters are going to be different. Rocky's character may be completely different to Sakar.
Don't know. I have to see. I have to see it too.
I know. I hope it's going to be as cool as the universe, because they're not going to have superpowers, of course.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I don't know how this can be similar. Talk. I'm trying to show you something. Talk.
Yeah. So they don't have superpowers. Yeah. So I don't know, guys. You have to let us know in the comment section, right? More Tanya. exactly how they're going to do this as a universe. Yeah.
I mean, right now, everyone that was involved in K.G.F. or that we know of, they're dead. And besides the Prime Minister, that's the only one that's left. So what?
Is Rocky dead though?
No, I'm not talking about Rocky. I'm talking about the only one that's the only one left is the Prime Minister out of the
villains. Yeah, but that's the thing. In MCU is the same thing. You have the big villains that usually don't appear.
What I'm saying is, are all the other characters going to go against the Prime Minister? That's what I'm saying. Okay, look, can we watch the beginning of the movie again? No. Just what the mom says at the beginning.
ಸಮುದ್ರ ಯಾಕಮ್ಮ ಹೊಳಿತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ
ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸಮುದ್ರದ ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಬಂಗಾರ ಇದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊಳಿಯುತ್ತೆ.
That's it.
ಅಮ್ಮ.
See? Yeah, I knew what she was saying at the beginning, but I didn't want to say anything.
So I didn't say anything because I don't want to spoil
we
walked late in the movie. We didn't see that.
We didn't see that. No, because.
But basically, she was telling him what to do with the gold. He went to one of the deepest points in the Indian Sea, so the gold would just
sink straight to the bottom,
sink and disappear.
Yeah,
but that's unbelievable. I mean, the message in this movie is so good. It's unbelievable how good it is.
Yeah, it's one. That's what I said. We say it time and time again, and you guys repeat it in the comment section. K.G.F. is more than a movie. It's an emotion, and that's completely true. That's the honest truth right there. And people that see that can see why this movie is so important for everyone. Yeah, and if you're the type of person that doesn't like morals, or you know what I mean, like you don't like people talking bad about nepotism, then you're the type of person that won't like this movie at all. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if you're not the type of person that doesn't like morals or talking about morals, then I'm sorry, but you need counseling. You need some serious counseling, because morals is what dictates and what produces our personalities. Morals is what makes us as people.
Yeah.
It you know what I mean? It steers us into our future of what we're going to be.
Yeah. But it's just, you can get so many life lessons in this movie. It's unbelievable. Like I'm pretty sure if I say them all, I will still miss one of them. But the main one here is his mom. Is how important his mom was for him, even though she died at a very, very young age, and he was still a little kid when she died. But her words, her love for him just inspire him so much. Everything he does and everything he's become is because of his mom. And I mean, it's so sad that she died so young, because he was left by himself on the streets. His dad didn't care about him at all. He was too busy drinking alcohol. But somehow his strength made him become powerful and have more gold than any man in the world. And that together with powerful people make places powerful. That should give like strength to anyone in this life.
But it's not talking about power as in like people who are born rich.
No,
exactly. Not talking about that.
But that's why make powerful places, not come from powerful places.
Exactly.
This is telling you not because I don't know, you're born a king, your dad was a king and you're born a king, it doesn't make you a good king. Just because you were born from a king. Someone that was born from a normal person can also become a king if he fights for it.
Yep.
And that's the inspiration. You have to fight for it, even when you think, oh, I have nothing to do here, I can't achieve my dreams.
Yeah.
Just keep fighting for them. And if you keep fighting every day, it's not going to be easy. But if you keep fighting for them, one day you will get there. And that's the message in this movie. That, together with mom's love, like mother's love, and how important it is to be a powerful mother for your children, to show them love and to inspire them, basically. Because, to be honest, Rocky's wife wasn't as important as his mom.
No.
The important woman in Rocky's life was his mom. And even if he got married and he loved his wife a lot, his mom was still more important than his wife.
Yep.
And she will always will. Because when he died, I mean, the message there was, Mom, I'm dying, I'm joining you, I'm here for you. I've done everything you wanted, I've got all the gold in the world, and I'm here, I accept my debt, I'm going with you, and I'm not sad about it. I did my job here, I did my role, and now I accept it. And that's what it is in the whole movie. It's all about the mom.
Number three, dude, I'm telling you, please, Rocky has to be a number 3. He has to be. But come on, if Rocky's not number 3, there's no way it's gonna be good, dude. You can't have KGF without Rocky.
No way.
It's important to have his character. It's so important. But I think if they showed him surviving, people would have been like, "Oh, well, that was a good movie." But showing him dying without dying, it makes people think, "Oh, Jesus Christ, is he dead or is there a number 3?" It makes people think that, yeah, like.
But what if he's dead? And what?
But who would be the star of number 3?
What is alive is the thought of him. What?
Yeah, but there's going to be a star.
The light that enlightened those
I
people.
I know.
Maybe one of the kids in K.G.F. that was there in K.G.F. grows old and.
But this is what I said. If they're going to do that, they still, like, if they had someone like that, they had to have Yash either without the beard portraying a younger kid coming through.
Or maybe
if he's dead, I don't know how they're going to do it. I
maybe
honestly
they do
don't know how they're going to do
flashbacks
it.
with him. That kid acts in a certain way because he remembers Rocky acting in a certain way, and he is the one leading them all.
Hey,
in a ghost form.
You know that kid that led him across the bridge, right?
Yeah.
They actually didn't show his body, the mum.
No.
So I'm wondering. It's a bit far-fetched. Wondering maybe if they could do that. Him taking over or someone similar.
Maybe they can show what happened to him when he was supposed to be dead, but he wasn't dead. Maybe he hid somewhere and they go in to explain you
and
his
he comes
story.
back as the new Rocky.
Maybe. Because to be honest, Rocky's life here is just
done.
It's his life. That was his life. That was how. Yeah. I mean, even his mom told him how he was supposed to die, in a ship with all the gold in the world. Now it was so powerful seeing him in that scene. That right now you're always going to think of him as, oh my God, he died for his mom and he did this. And if he was alive now, the message is not as powerful. Yeah. Even though, of course, I want him alive. I want him alive more than anything. Like, please, Rocky, be alive. But at the same time, the message that we just saw in KGF 2 is so powerful that, you know, those movies that end bad, you're sad that they ended bad, but then you always remember because of the way they ended. Yeah. Because they traumatize you in a way that you're like, oh my God, like, I hated that it ended that way, but that way made it so powerful that I wouldn't change it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's something like that. I want him to be alive, but at the same time, I'm thinking, oh, the message in this one is so powerful, I wouldn't change it for the world. It's so good.
So, the thing is, right, we have to remember, right? We have to remember that this was edited by Ujwal, yes? He is 19 years old. It was edited by a young kid. Mm-hmm. And I give him so much credit because at 19 years old, just think about what you were doing at home. Think about what you were doing. Think about what I was doing. I was still living in with my mum and dad playing with myself at the age of 19. So there you go.
You didn't need to know that. Thank you.
Exactly right. So there you go, guys. At the age of 19, this man has just produced one of the biggest blockbusters. Yeah, one of the biggest blockbusters. So, edited and produced something magnificent. Yeah,
But it's the way, if you have a look at it, if you pay attention to the cuts, they're so well put together.
yeah,
Because you need to understand that maybe he has like an hour footage of everything recorded.
It's not
in this
perfection.
way. But it's so well done because
It is. It's very well done.
It's what I was saying. Maybe he has 1 hour footage of Rocky on this angle, then another of Rocky on this angle, one of Rocky in this angle, because there's a lot of cameras recording the same scene. So he has to cut them all together to change the camera angle with the dialogues, and then sometimes you see Rocky here, but he's not the one that's talking. It's someone else in the background, but you see Rocky's face that match what the other person is saying, and then you see the other person, and you see the other person's expression, and it's like everything has to match. And you have maybe there like so many hours of footage you have to put together yourself without no one telling you, oh, this goes here, this goes there. No, you have to say, okay.
But that's
it's so difficult.
That's why it's so important for us as reactors, as reviewers, as so-called influencers, whatever you want to call it.
I don't consider myself that.
Yeah,
but okay.
but whatever, right? whatever. Ujwal is a young taka. He's a young fella, and these are the sort of kids that you shouldn't be bashing at all. We know it wasn't flawless, the editing, yeah? There's some faults. There's some faults, yeah, I understand that. But it was really, really good.
Look,
and the thing is, he's a young kid, and he's going to get better and better. Us criticizing that kid, what it's going to do, it's going to damage him in, like mentally. He may not say, oh, it doesn't affect me. But he goes home and thinks about it. He's like, oh, I thought I did a fantastic job. Everyone else is telling me a fantastic job. But then these other people that are D-heads, don't listen to them.
Okay, and now to these people that are saying that there's some fault is in the way he edited this, let me ask you this question. Would you have done it better?
No, exactly.
Would you have done it better if you had all that footage and you had to put it together?
I criticize the English actor because I would have done that better.
If you say yes, you would have done the editing better. I'm sorry to say this to you, but I think you have yourself a little bit too high up.
My big hairy ass, they wouldn't have.
I'm telling you, unless you are a professional super editor, and then in the case you would have done it better, why didn't they hire you?
Exactly.
Instead of him.
No, I just wanted to get that out of the way,
that's
yeah,
how
because
I say it. No, but
because we've got a young boy ourselves, and if he was doing this at the age of 19, you know what I mean? Like we would love for people to encourage him and praise him, yeah, especially when he works hard on something like this, because you know how hard and how much time and how many years he would have put in. He obviously he's 19. He would have edited this like at the age of 17. Just think of how long it's taken, yeah? So...
No, but I like it when people criticize. They say, oh, I would have done it better. Like, for example, I don't know, the Olympics. Okay?
The people that sit there at television
and
watch
people sit on the sofa, eating a big-ass sandwich, watching people doing, like, practice a sport, and they say, hey, it sucks. And you think, okay, would have done it better. Would you have done it better than that person?
Yeah.
Then who gives you the right to criticize? It's so far. Or with football, you see a team playing, and one of the supporters at home eating chips, saying, they suck. Okay, would you have done it better? Then why are you sitting on the sofa instead of playing for that team?
That's right. No, you're right.
It makes me so angry when I see people like that.
One thing you'll know about me as a sport fan, I never yell and criticize players individually. Criticize teams, yeah, but never individually.
No, it's horrible. I hate it. And with that applies for everything. People criticize for things. Yeah. Like, I don't know, you see an ugly person saying, that person's ugly. It's like, have you looked at yourself? I'm sorry to say it, but have you looked at your face? Thank you.
Now, for me, the impressive, one of the most impressive things was the climax. Graphically, stunning, absolutely stunning. The costume, the lighting. Adira's costume was sick. It was absolutely sick.
But everything, the makeup, the hair.
And then Rocky's
everything.
persona when he was bleeding on the plane too, with the blood dripping off the gun as well, and
Everything.
walking through. Look, I know you wouldn't be able to walk through and point a gun at the Prime Minister, the President, yeah? But, like, where's the security, yeah? But Rocky had his guys. Obviously, put your mind to it. Obviously, they took the security out, yeah? Put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, of
Anyway.
course. No, but what I love about
That
this
was
movie
magnificent,
is,
that climax.
It
That
was.
climax was absolutely magnificent.
It was. What I visually love about this movie is the lighting.
Yeah, the lighting. Yep.
It's so good. Like, in some scenes you can't see much, but you get enough light just to see the things that are important. It's all usually dark, and then you get a bit of light that shows you like the faces or the guns, or it's amazing. Even when they use the bombs and there's like how is it called, like smoke covering the camera, you can still see just what they want you to see, and that's really difficult to do, to record that, because it's not easy to work with smoke and have it wherever you want to.
It's absolutely not. And I mean,
and they use smoke a lot in this one with the bombing and everything.
Yeah. I know. When it comes to smoke, sorry guys, I'm just trying to bring it up here. I'm trying to look exactly because, that's his name, Sanjay Dutt. He went through chemo while filming this, and we didn't know that until after the movie.
That's
and
crazy.
for him to put on that performance as Adira was sensational, because I don't know what him and his family would have been going through, and even the cast, like knowing one of your pals is going through something like that. You know what I mean? It would be stressful. It would be absolutely stressful, and going through C19. Imagine all the staff members.
What about him?
Everything
going through
to help
chemo and
him.
knowing that you can get C19.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it must have been an absolutely horrid time, but yet they produced something this good. But this is what I mean. There's so many factors to break into it. I just I appreciate everyone that makes films. I honestly do. Of course, there's some garbage films out there, but I still appreciate the people that make them. I still appreciate some of the actors inside of the films. But like the amount of stuff these guys would have gone through, Jesus, this is why it was delayed so much. It should have been out years ago, but because there was so much delay, there was so much things happening, you now know why.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's a masterpiece. So well done.
I for me, I absolutely love this movie,
and I enjoyed it more here with the headphones.
Yeah, definitely sitting here. I enjoyed the experience at the theater.
Yeah, the experience was
but
really good.
It was like, I don't know, it probably won't beat India's experience in cinema with all the jumping and partying.
Oh, that would be great. No, but with this
But
movies,
maybe you'll be like, oh Jesus Christ, can you guys just move out of the way of the screen, please?
with these movies, it's good to go watch it at the cinema, but then as soon as it releases, to watch it again at home.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of things that you miss.
Yeah. So,
Nice.
all right, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know in the comment section down below. Drop a big thumbs up. If you're going to check this out in full, it's over on Patreon. Our full commentary, our full review is over on Patreon. No cuts or whatever, guys. Over on Patreon. Thank you very much, and we'll speak in the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye.